Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. This is our lovely spring reset week. So this week we are just going to go through things, spruce a few things up. It was officially spring yesterday, so happy spring everybody. I have brought some of my lovely daffodils from downstairs up just to go in the corner. I think that they're absolutely gorgeous. So they are going to sit there. So I've just got a little bit of money from last week, and also I thought while I was doing my cash stuff in this week that I would explain to everyone why I prep and why I think everyone else should. This is obviously something that we can prepare for in the future. I do as well, I've had lots of people, I've had 4 people contact me actually and say that they now have a stock up envelope. I know prepping gets a bad name, so not many people I think only I've got a prep envelope. But yeah, so people have been contacting me saying that they've started, that I inspired them, that they're glad that they've started. So clap, 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 everybody. It is my intention to make sure that my family are provided for. If I can help you and yours in any way, you know I will. So yes, we are going to have a discussion about that. Yeah, just as we go along. So we've got some money left over, so let's put it in our little treat fridge. This is from our lovely Cashbook Q, Nikki over there. Lots of love to her at the moment. What have we got here? Let's actually do the most difficult one. This is hogging the money, and this we do with all our leftover spare change and stuff like that. Besides putting it in our little envelope over there, this is what we do. We just sort of pop it in here, and then I think it works out to be about £50, so we got lots of treats for that, which is amazing. So I do always have a pot of change here. I don't know, I just haven't sorted it out yet, but what we will do is 2, 4, 6, 8. So we'll cross off the 8 because the 8 is always the most difficult. And then we've got 2 left over, so that's perfect in there. I don't know if I've got any food money left. If I've got anything left in my food envelope, I will of course pop it in here as well. So we'll have a look. I'm thinking I have a £5. Did I spend it? I know I took some out yesterday. Thank you everyone for yesterday. Sorry the video was so short, and I'm glad you all enjoyed it. It was only a 10-minute, which is unheard of for me. Oh yeah, I have. Let's put that in as well. Yeah, the phone masks were down here for about 3 days. So for 3 days I struggled to get anything up at all. Okay, but it seems, fingers crossed, to be fixed now, but it's not due. The routine maintenance is still due until 8 AM tonight. I thought it was last night, but you know, who are we? Right, so that's a lovely lot left over. So that means that we've got 3 big ones done on there. So that means we've got, what's that, 10? So we've got 15. That's an amazing week of leftovers. Right, that's that one in there. So that we just tuck under there and keep for another day. That's my purse done. If you didn't see my video, all my lovely envelopes, they are holding up really well. I am so very pleased. And speaking of preps, I have not spent my Home Bargains prep money yet. I will go and do that when I go across county to the big one. So that's that one out of the way. Let's have a look and see what we've got to do today. So we've got all the usual things. If you're new here, very welcome. I've picked up about 8 people, I think, so welcome, welcome everybody. What we do first is we get our money. We have between 120 and 130, 35 every week. So this week we've got 135, which is amazing. We did actually reconcile this yesterday so I could actually stuff for today. So if you haven't seen that, that was a little 10-minute from yesterday. So let's get our little thingy out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give this a count. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. There we go. We've got 135 in there. Let's pop that in. And yeah, let's get on with it. Oh, They just smell so nice. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, it's like looking at the sun, isn't it gorgeous? And it was very nice and sunny today. Rather overcast, and then cloudy and sunny, and cloudy and sunny was very nice. But yeah, quite warm again. So I don't believe it. I won't believe it until, you know, we get some warmer weather. But we'll see. It's only March, and I don't hold out much hope yet. Right, so let's go into our emergency fund. So in our emergency fund, we've got to put £5. I've got those lovely £5 in there. I swapped them out because I don't like them going back to bank. So, right, let's cross off. Did I put the pen back? Yes, I did. So let's cross off another one. So that means hopefully we should have, what's that, 370? Let's count it and find out. So we've got 1, 2, 300. That's in my MONZO pot. Links are always down below. If you join MONZO and you use my referral link, just gives you a boost when you first use your debit card. I've only got the free account, only ever used the free account, but obviously there's other options, and thank you to everybody who uses it. It makes a massive difference to me. Get between 5 and 50 quid at the moment, so amazing stuff. So 3, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65 and 70. Yep, there we go. 370 in our emergency. So we are building it back up slowly. Just to let you know, all my envelopes are from That Budget Looks. Lovely mal over there. So yeah, there we go, 370. Right, Teddy and Coco of my lovely cat and my lovely dog. Oh, excuse me, all the allergies have come out. Anyone else itching their nose? No itchy noses. Right, so in here we've got a lot, and we need to cross off 2 this week because we've got lovely Cashback Cutes yearly challenges, but we are a bit behind. Never mind. So yeah, that just leaves us 1 little leprechaun. So yeah, this just leaves us with 1 to do for the rest of March, which is next week, which is perfect. Then we've got chicks and so on and so forth. This just gives us a bit of extra money. So let's put 10 in there. So that gives us 425, 4, 10, 25, yeah. So that's 425, that's perfect. That's just for Teddy and Coco. Because Teddy's insurance, both of their insurance went up so much this year. I couldn't afford to reinsure them, so I gave them their own little emergency fund. I'm not sure what insurance is like now. Apparently it's quite cheap, but I don't know. I doubt it. Insurance companies ever cheap, and do insurance companies ever cover you for what it was? I did actually, was very grateful that I didn't have to claim, because when I read the small print on the insurance policy for the cat and the dog especially, it covered nothing. All that money I spent all year, it's about 550, nearly £600, and I didn't get a thing out of it. And if Teddy was poorly, I wouldn't have got anything much. I would have been out of pocket a lot for a lot of the treatment. So please be careful, people, and read your small print. Right, so we had 15 last time. This is our month ahead. This is the most important thing that we are going to do this year, is our month ahead. I have... Oh, I'll tell you tomorrow, but I've got some news about month ahead. Thinking about future all this week has made me think, and I've come up with a new idea. So I will tell you about that tomorrow, but in the meantime, let's do our little towers to see where we're going. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got a daffodil stuck in it. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Right, what have we got left? We've got 7 or 8 left, so let's do that one. So I want 2, so we've got 15. So I'll get that out so I don't forget. We do this in advance because obviously I am on such a low income that if I didn't do it in advance, I would be stuck. So 1, 2, 3. So that is 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 8, which is 14. So we'll just say 15 again. So that's cool. That's good. I'd like to give about 10% into it each week. So yeah, and then as much as I can give, little Pato, come out little Pato. And then as much as I can give from my savings challenge money, because obviously my savings challenge money is limited, and I have a lot of things to cover, so let's put this in here. But yes, month ahead we are going to do, tomorrow I have big plans for month ahead and future plans and future planning in general, and I will tell you all tomorrow and show you all tomorrow. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. That's just what we've collected. We put everything into our month ahead binder. So yeah, this is going to get an update. Got a whole binder dedicated to month ahead because it is so important. Future money, if anything ever happened, we could, I mean, even just a month's money means that you can sit there and breathe for a minute instead of panicking through everything. I learnt mine through the changeover to Universal Credit, where I didn't get any money for 6 weeks. So yeah, it was a learning curve, but out of that learning curve I learnt what I needed to do. So yes, month ahead is the most important thing and is top of our list this year, and we are going great guns, and we'll go through it all tomorrow and I'll show you how much I've saved so far. But we are a month ahead on bills as it stands today. So let's get on with what else have we got. Oh, I've put it away and we haven't finished with it. See, that's what you get when you chat a lot. Month ahead. Right, Mother's Wealth of Care is my funeral or my pension, depending on whichever comes first. We have filled it up once. We've got £10 in there so far. Let's put another 5 in there. And we will start up here. This is £75. Again, these are all by That Budget Lux. Lovely Mal over there fighting the good fight. So yes, there we go. That's that one. So we've got £15 in there now. And every £75 we will pop it in our MONZO account. So yeah, we've done it once. Okay, buffer is exactly as it sounds. We've got... Anyone else hold their pen in their mouth? Oh, it shouldn't do. Bad example, isn't it? Right, so we've got 5 to go in here. This is a lovely little challenge that I got free with Plan Budget Repeat a year or so ago. And it just stays in there because I just love it so much. And we have 115 in our buffer at the moment. This 100 is again in my MONZO account. So that's that one. This lovely envelope is by Kat, the Queen Bee Makes, a buffer one. I had her make some for me. She does lovely custom orders. Right, let's put that down before I draw all over myself. Extra winter gas and electric. Unfortunately, my gas is on a meter and I can't get it changed. So as you can tell, it's really expensive. So I just put an extra little bit away, and then this gets dipped into whenever I need it. I don't save it for like winter and stuff. I know it's got winter on it, but it's just, yeah, we all know what they're like. So when that needs to be done, I'll just empty that. And water rates paid. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, there should be like some fanfare or other. So thank you everybody so much. I had 2, 3 very kind people. It's all paid and done. 6 months, so we're in the clear until October. So I'm gonna knock this on the head for a couple of months because I'm sick of looking at the water company. Hope they all have really bad dreams. So yeah, that's that one. The water debacle will go on. Let's do our home binder now. Right, okay, so this is our little home binder. So the second most important one after our emergency one. So my sanctuary is my garden. I will be out in it this weekend. We've got so much work to do. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. I think each symbol is 5. I took some out of this, so 5, 10, 20. I have to rub one of those out. We're going to put in 5 today. And this is just for bits and pieces. I will be bulking this up because we will need to go and buy some things. But I've got to sort the garden out first. I can't wait to show you that. I'm going to record it all and do one of those fast forwards, and you'll see what mess it's in, and you'll see what it's like when I've finished with it. So dog food, dog and cat food. My little puppy and Willow, they have special dog food and cat food, so that goes in there. Here we go. Right. So preps. So we got £5 in butchers, £5 in monthly stocker, which is just stuff we need day to day. And then £5 into preps, which obviously is very important. I know I've had a lot of you say to me that you now do it. I have a whole prepper playlist down below. I go into Mylar bags, I seal my Mylar bags. Bearing in mind they're done quite a few years ago now, so a couple of years ago, so please be kind to me. But yeah, anything helps really. Let's put 5 in all things home and decor because we emptied that. And I think tech and office is basically empty as well. I might have to put a little savings challenge in somewhere into one of my folders for them. Yeah, because they could really do with it. They are like down to bare bones. White goods and electricals. This one I use because white goods and electricals always wipe my emergency fund out. So what I did was I bought a little cooker. And then if I need something else, I can do it on this. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's actually fill in this. This is by Cat the Queen Bee Makes. So we've got £25 in there at the moment. I have a very grumpy teddy next to me. He has been flea'd because we get lots of them in the countryside here, and it is flea season. And we caught one on my friend's dog, so not having that. So yeah, he can't, no Teddy, so he can't get up on the furniture, he can't get up on the bed. He's just got the stuff that goes on the back of his neck, you know. So he is very, very grumpy at the moment. Poor sausage. I'm so sorry, Teddy. I feel so bad because I can't really cuddle him either until it's dry. It'll be dry in the morning, but yeah. Bless him, little sausage. And finally, in our kindness envelope, we will do that. Oh, bless him. He's my little babe. Oh, dear. Right. So, yeah, our emergencies don't have to be for things like, you know, zombie apocalypses and all that sort of thing. The type of emergencies that I prep for are like bank failures, anything like that, health crisis. I had a couple of health issues last year just with my back, and I can't believe how much how debilitating all that sort of stuff was. Do you know what I mean? So we're talking, I keep 3 to 6 months of food on my shelf. My pantry is working, so I'm constantly rotating that stock. This year, fitting well. So I will be doubling down on the old garden because apart from anything else, food prices in the last couple of years have skyrocketed. So basically what you buy now, you are saving for the future. And also, obviously everything's going up exponentially. Nice word. But, and it's just so awful at the moment. I can't believe how much stuff costs. It really is rip off Britain. So there's actually, we're going to put 10 in there. Right, so let's put 10 in our Christmas fund, which is why it is so important to save for stuff like this, even if it is just a couple of pounds a week. I mean, I have between I usually have about £130 to shove into sinking funds because I don't have those massive direct debits coming out, and this was my problem from the start. Direct debits ruin my budget because even water, you know, you're paying out 40, 50, it would have been 60 odd pounds a month now. And I just can't afford that, so I saved up. Admittedly, it was hard the first time you do it because you're still paying the direct debit and you've got to save on the side. But I mean, we save on the side as well by using savings challenges. You can use saving books. If you go down to my link, my Ko-fi shop down below, I have got so many freebies. Please, please, please don't buy any if you're short of cash or you think, oh, I want that or I want that. Plenty of people have got freebie stuff. Please, please, please don't get sucked into buying stuff that you don't need. Yeah, regretting it down the line. Lots of people have got freebies. So if you've got a printer, excellent stuff. So we have Stuff Christmas once, I think, this year. So we all play games. This is where we went to. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we should have 50, 60, 70 in here, hopefully. That's what I've got in my hand. 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. What have I not done then? Have I done, am I including that one? 25, 50, 60, 70. Not sure. Did I leave £5 in there? No, I didn't. Well, we'll see. Right, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, I can't have counted it properly the first time. That's okay. Oh, breathe a sigh of relief, Emily. Breathe a sigh of relief. So there's that one. And I think that if you cash stuff, that I think you're already a prepper. I do. These are all by budget stuff, so the lovely Hayley over there. And I got some more in the post with my little Etsy payout. That's what I bought these with. And there's a little video on that. It's a couple of days ago. Got Oscar's pantomime and Santa visit. Yes, he wants to go more than once. So we will sort that out for him. But yeah, all these lovely envelopes I bought with my birthday money last year. And they are just, you know, everything in date order. I love them. So what we've got is £10. This is for my two oldest. My two oldest have got summer birthdays, and I like to give them a couple of £100 each. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 140, so that's £70 each so far. And we've got a little savings challenge for them as well. So that's that one. Nothing else today. Might have to stuff a couple of quid in Mother's Day again. My mum's birthday and Mother's Day are always very similar, so I mean I don't mind my Mother's Day as long as my mum gets lots of things for her birthday. She will be 86 this year, so yeah, my mum is 86. So where are we going now? Let's do our 52-week challenge. Actually, let's stuff. What I did do was I've got to start saving for my week 5. I think the next one is in June. So I got this lovely little challenge from Hayley, a budget stuff save, when I got my freebie stuff. So it's just £30. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I just need to complete it 5 times. So I thought that that would be really nice. So I will just shove £5 in here, and this lovely insert cat that Queen Bee Makes made for me. They all come out. I got her to do me seasonal ones, obviously with the name. I love it. So we're just going to put 5 in there, and that's just going to sit there, and every time I cash stuff or do savings challenges, I know a lot of you do this already, we're just going to nip a £5 in there, you know, just before we've spent anything. So yeah, that's that. Right, let's get on to our 52-week challenge. Our 52-week challenge, again, is seasonal. Look at that lovely freebie that Kat, the Queen Bee Makes, made me. She does dashboards. They are beautiful. I just thought that it was so fitting to go in there. How lovely. Excuse the twiddlers, you can hear them all talking. It's really funny, actually, that when I'm in here and you hear them all talking, you know, and sometimes you worry about who they're talking to. He can only talk to his friends, by the way. So yeah, and they're all like little kids, and it's so sweet. A couple of them are home edited like he is as well, so yeah, really cool. Right, so spring season saver, we've done winter, we put that in the bank. That was amazing. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to start this off with 5, because I want to put the other 10 into our March challenge, because March is definitely marched on, and well, we have not caught up with it. Right, so there we go. I want that to be dry before I put it in there. Yep. So we've got 5 in our spring saver. Of course, it's the first week of March. So there we go. We've got until the middle of May to do all this. So it's £120 on these seasonal ones. This is again by Cat the Queen Bee Makes. Who else we say now? Guess who? Because it's either her or Mal at That Budget Lux, or Hayley at Budget Save Grow. Right, so lovely envelope. Starting to use my spring envelope as well. Woo-woo! Right, and then we've done January, February, and now we are on March. Got a little bit of catching up to do. So I did double cash stuff last week. Had far too much to stretch everything. I know you all love it, but I do stretch my budget over, I don't know, I must have any one time 50 envelopes on the go. And I know that seems extreme to most, but that's how my brain works. And I have to decompartmentalize everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a look and see what... Is it 25 or is it 30 in here usually? No, it's 30. Right, so we've got 25 in here. So we've got 5 left, and we'll do the daffodils last. And that will be March complete as well. So we've got £125 4 times, and then we've got £30 every month. Yeah, so hopefully that should really boost us next year, ready for our 52-week challenge, which just goes into there. All my playlists are down below if you would like to go and see them. I've got last year's, as in December's. I think I did it on Christmas Eve, or I certainly did it around that time. And it's a lovely thing to do, and it just boosts all your sinking funds. So if you can do a 52-week challenge, I would absolutely recommend it. Even if you save a £5 a month, that's £60 at the end of the year. So, woo-woo, all good. So, and I think that is it. So, yeah, just by finishing to say that as far as preps go, I would eat what you prep and sort of prep what you eat. So, if you... like listen to channels you put in prep, and my goodness me, a whole plethora of stuff comes up, and they'll be like store rice and beans and stuff like that. But me, we don't eat rice very often. It's not worth me storing it, but I do store lots of pasta, and I do store them in Mylar bags. In theory, it's between 5 and 10 years that they'll last for, so that's a bit longer term. But if you're not into all that, I would definitely say 1 on the shelf, 2 in your pantry, and then once you've used that one, the 2 you've got left, you put the other one obviously forward, and then you put 1 at the back. That way it's not, because I know that so many are like, oh, you're greedy and blah blah blah. Well, I'll tell you something, when everyone was grabbing toilet paper a few years ago, hands up if you weren't. Hands up if you supplied all your family with toilet paper. Yeah, and you weren't punching someone in the face for Andrex. How ridiculous is that? All you have to do is plan ahead a little bit. I really don't understand how it catches everyone with their pants down. And if you can buy a couple of extra things a week, I mean, like, what I do is, if it's buy one, get one free, or it's half price. You don't get many buy one, get one free anymore, do you? Get something that's half price. Buy 4, because you just ordinarily bought what you would have done, but you've got 2 free, if that makes sense. And yeah, I can't tell you, if you do that for the major things that you use in your house, you are more prepared than 95% of this country. I do think that everyone's slipped back now that it's, like well, we've gone past the whole, you know, thingy of a few years ago, and I do think people are slipping back into bad habits, and I've got a very bad feeling about this year. So I just would encourage you to do a weekly log, maybe of what you eat, and then once it's on offer, start building things up. You only have to spend £2 or £3 a week. I spend a £5 a week, as you know, and I go to Home Bargains, Arrange, wherever. This time I did some in Tesco's because their offers were good, and I literally just save up per month and then just go and do one big prep shop. I know that a lot of you have got Costco and stuff and you save up for that, but again, just, you know, we are prepared, not scared here. That is my motto and always has been. And I love prepping. It is a way of life, which is why the garden is so important this year. We are going to grow loads. I'm going to take you along with me. It's all going to be great. I also have all my little pots ready for my container gardening. I know a lot of you are interested in that, because obviously not everyone has the room in the garden. My garden is not massive by any stretch of the imagination, but I can get some stuff in there, and this year I am going to ram it full. And also I'm going to do some containers on the patio and show you how that works as well. I've also got a little greenhouse on the patio as well, so we will be doing all sorts of things, but usually the rules I stick to is don't do anything too exotic because we just don't eat it. I've done that in past years. So we'll stick to the staples of potatoes, carrots, you know, like brassicas of some sort, so and cabbage and beetroot. Anything that I can, you know, freeze or use, or we put in smoothies or whatever. Have fruit trees down the end of the garden. And also I've got fruit bushes, so I've got a really gorgeous raspberry, yellow golden raspberry, and it comes out when it's cold, believe it or not. So when we had that snap weather, it was really cold in like July or August last year, unseasonably cold. They thought it was September, so they all came out early. So I'll have to watch for that. But yeah, I've got tayberry bushes. Can't wait to try tayberry. This is going to be the first year that they're going to be like really up. I've got a couple of blackberry bushes, the raspberry bushes. So can't wait to have all that. The blackberries around my garden are prolific. I'm going to have to cut them back really hard. But yeah, it's all going great guns. And I am going to store a load of food. I want jam coming out of my ears this year. And obviously I can give a lot of it away as well. I've got plenty of family members who will take some as well. And also older relatives who have always given to me in the past, but now are too elderly, like my mum, to do anything much. So yeah, I will go and give back to them. So yeah, anyway. Stop rambling, Emily. Love you all, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. It's the penultimate one tomorrow, so we will looking at future money again. But I had a little idea, and I'm going to share it with you tomorrow, and perhaps it'll help some of you as well. And then Sunday, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, so maybe a question and answer. If you have any questions, please ask me. It can be about anything as long as it's a reasonable question. Although I haven't said that I'll probably answer anything. So yes, I might do that. So if I do, I'll put up a community post, or you can message me on Instagram, or you can email me with all your questions. Yeah, perhaps I'll do a Q&A on Sunday. That's good. So, love you all. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And as the sun goes down here, oh no, my sun's gone. I will bid you a fond farewell. Have a lovely evening. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to get your questions in for Sunday. And yes, I will bid you adieu. And take care. God bless you and all your families. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.